she was breaking apart in front of.
You can do
Everyone.
it!
Every combat drill had ended the same way. Failure. Her rifle slipped from her trembling hands. Her boots dragged through the sand as if carrying the weight of her own doubt. Whispers circled through the unit, sharp and cruel, like blades against her skin. Some said she wasn't cut out for this. Others said she was wasting everyone's time. And deep down, she almost believed them. Before I tell you what happened, next, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing who's listening. Her name was Elena, and she hadn't come here to impress anyone. She had enlisted after her brother Never came home from his last deployment. And every drill, every stumble, every failure carried the ghost of his memory. The obstacle course wasn't just wood and rope to her. It was a wall between who she was and who she needed to become. Still, as she crawled under barbed wire, that day her arms gave out. She hit the ground face first, the dirt filling her mouth, the weight of laughter filling her ears. She pushed herself up slowly, but her chest burned with shame. She wanted to scream, to run, to vanish. She wanted to ask why courage came so easily to others, but always abandoned her. That was when a silence swept over the training field. Boots struck the ground. In unison, a figure walked forward. Broad shoulders, calm steps, the unmistakable presence of authority. A Navy SEAL commander, one of the most respected men in the entire base. His voice cut through the air, not loud, but carrying the weight of command. Stop watching her fail. Start watching her rise. The unit froze. His words weren't barked, but carved, each one striking. Deep, he stepped closer to Elena, his eyes steady, not with pity, but with an unshakable expectation. You don't need to be stronger than them. You need to be stronger than who you were yesterday. The murmurs vanished. The laughter died. For the first time, the crowd wasn't waiting for her to fall. They were waiting to see if she could stand. Elena's chest heaved. Her palms bled from the rope burns, but she gritted her teeth and lifted herself. One obstacle at a time, she moved. Her arms shook violently, but she didn't stop. Sweat blurred her vision, but her brother's memory pulled her forward. Every failed attempt replayed in her head. But this time, the commander's words wrapped around them like armor. The crowd began to shift. Murmurs turned into quiet. Encouragements. A soldier she barely knew whispered, "Come on, you got this." Another clapped when she cleared the wall she had always stumbled on. And when she reached the rope climb, the final most brutal test. No, one breathed. Her arms burned. Her legs slipped. But the commander's voice rang out again, calm and unyielding. Climb. Not for them. For you. With a guttural cry. Elena pulled herself to the top. The moment her hand touched the beam, silence shattered into a roar. Applause thundered across the field, echoing into the sky. The same soldiers who doubted her were now on their feet, clapping, some even wiping tears they would never admit to. She looked down, chest heaving, tears cutting paths through the dirt on her face. For the first time, she felt it, not the ghost of her brother pulling her down, but the strength of his memory pushing her upward. That day, Elena didn't just pass the drill. She rewrote what failure meant, and it wasn't just her victory. It was a reminder to every soldier watching that strength is not perfection, it is persistence. Because courage isn't about never falling. It's about refusing to stay down. And in the quiet that followed, she realized something else. The laughter that once crushed her had turned into applause. That carried her. The same eyes that doubted her now believed in her. Because kindness doesn't vanish. It waits and it find its way back. And just like that, first stumble in the dirt, her story began not with triumph, but with the courage to rise. If the story moved you, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts below. Your support helps these stories reach more people who need to hear